You don't lack motivation, you lack control. Every morning you make promises. I'll start today. I'll be better. I won't waste time again. And every night, you break them. So let me ask you something uncomfortable. If you can't trust yourself, who can? In the next few minutes, you'll understand something most people never do. Why discipline feels painful, why your brain fights it, and how to build a system that makes success inevitable, even on your worst days. Because once you see this, you'll never rely on motivation again. Here's the truth no one tells you. You're not weak, you're not lazy. You're just following your brain's default programming. Your brain is built for survival, not success. It wants comfort, safety, and instant rewards. That's why. You choose scrolling over working, comfort over growth, excuses over execution. Because in the short term, comfort feels good. But in the long term, it quietly destroys your potential. And here's the dangerous part. Discomfort feels like something is wrong. But it's actually the opposite. Discomfort is the signal that you're upgrading. That resistance you feel, that voice telling you to quit, that's not a warning. That's a doorway. Think about it. Every successful person you admire didn't wake up motivated every day. They just stopped negotiating with their feelings. Because winners don't ask, do I feel like it? They ask, did I decide to do it? Your life isn't built in big moments. It's built in small decisions. One skipped workout becomes a habit. One delay becomes a pattern. One excuse becomes your identity. That's how the system works, not instantly, but consistently. And that's why most people fail quietly. So if discipline is the answer, why do so many people still fail? Because they try to rely on willpower, and willpower runs out. Here's the system that actually works. First, remove friction. Make success easier than failure. Lay out your gym clothes the night before. Keep your phone away from your bed. Prepare your workspace in advance. If it's easy to start, you will start. Second, fix your start time. Not later, not when I feel like it. A fixed time, because discipline begins when decisions end. Third, minimum action rule. On your worst days, you don't quit. You reduce. 10 push-ups instead of 50. 5 minutes instead of 1 hour. Why? Because consistency builds identity, and identity builds results. Fourth, track everything. If you don't track it, your brain forgets it. Write it down. Mark the day. See the progress, because progress is addictive. And last, become the standard. Stop trying to stay motivated. Instead, become the type of person who doesn't skip. You don't miss workouts. You don't break promises. You don't negotiate. Not because it's easy, but because it's who you are. Now here's where everything changes. People think discipline is restriction, but it's not. Discipline is freedom. Freedom from regret. Freedom from inconsistency. Freedom from being controlled by your emotions. Because when you control your actions, you control your life. Right now, there are two versions of you. One that chooses comfort. One that chooses growth. One that waits. One that acts. One that dreams. One that executes. And every single day, you decide which one survives. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop hoping for motivation. Stop giving your future away for temporary comfort. And start proving every single day that you are in control. Because at the end of the day, you don't get what you want. You get what you repeat. And if you can master that, you don't just win once. You become unstoppable. Most people quit here. Will you? Comment discipline if you're staying. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe for more.